Hey guys, how you all doing? Welcome back to Rimworld and welcome back to the colony of Tnetenba. Now, where we left off before, we were just building up these buildings around here. The hospital, I think this is going to be down here. That's incomplete at the moment, but we will get that finished hopefully this episode. And the storeroom as well, it needs this area clearing and it needs stuff moved in. But as we left off, we were just about to face a heat wave, which is going to be a bit of a pain in the ass. It's going to make a lot of the workers uncomfortable, and I've just noticed as well there's a minor break risk for Thomas at the moment. So we go to Thomas and his needs, you see why that is, and if you look, it's his alcohol withdrawal, so that's minus 25. That's a big debuff for his mood. I don't think he's going to break, but it's very possible at this point in time. So we might need to make him happy, so I think we're going to work around him a little bit. We might start setting up proper bedrooms for people, him first especially, because he's got a wife, a lover, Von Doom. They're not married yet. So if he and Von Doom sleep together, they'll get a slight mood bonus from that, and that might help offset the alcohol withdrawal. So I'll press play. Actually, the first thing I do before I press play is I'll hold these open, because we are starting a heat wave. So if we keep all the doors open, hopefully equalise the pressure a little, the temperature a little bit. Keep the temperature quite low down. That's the best we can do at the moment. We don't have electricity. We don't have the technology for passive coolers. Let's have a look. Yeah, passive coolers. They need to be researched. It won't take long to research, but we've got to build a research bench then and a research room. And then we've got to build the passive coolers. And I'm kind of hoping we can go without doing all that. If the heatwave lasts a long time, it's being a pain in the ass, we might have to. But for now, I'm going to go without passive coolers, and hopefully keeping the doors open will be enough to keep temperatures down inside, and hopefully outside temperatures don't get too bad. So temperatures 20 at the moment. The rain, I'm not sure if rain cools stuff at this point in time. But yeah, let's press play and see what happens. I think everyone's gone to bed. I think Von Doom won't be long for bed herself, unless people are waking up now. I have no concept of what time of day it is anymore. And what we'll do for Thomas on his work schedule, because we've got everyone constructing, so because I'm always constructing something at this point in time, we're early in the game, I'm going to take him off constructing, because I need someone that's doing stuff instead of constructing, you know, because it's quite high up in the priorities list, so everything below constructing is virtually never happening. So we take him off constructing, he can be doing other jobs. We've got low food apparently, that's going to be a problem, so hopefully the 21% grown, 23% grown, so they're growing in okay. Hopefully they can grow in properly before this becomes a problem. We do have fruits and plenty of hunting opportunities, so I'm not too fussed about that at this point in time. I think we have psychoid leads up here. They're still up here and they're taking damage because they get left outside in the rain. Their quality goes down a bit, so we want to get them into storage as soon as possible. Part of the reason I've taken Thomas off constructing. So how things are going? Ooh. Hopefully we have enough silver to finish all the sterile tiles in here. I'm not definite, but it looks like we might do. He is really sleeping in today. Can't say I blame him. Fuck's sake. Yeah, indoors it's 29 degrees, but outside it's 32 degrees, so I think opening the door has equalised some of the pressure levels. It does get hot inside during the heat wave. Hopefully we can get this hospital built quite quickly, so when his alcohol withdrawal gets worse, his consciousness will start to go down. We'll move him into a hospital bed and give him hospital treatment to keep him, you know, alive. Okay, Thomas is awake now. This is under construction. The beds are just being put in, so that's getting finished off. Hopefully once they've done that, they'll move into cutting down the plants here. Thomas is just hauling the stuff from our old stock area to our new one, especially here where the medicine goes. Hopefully he'll grab some of those psychoid leaves later and we can sell them to a trader when they came by. giving us some money for some other important resources or whatever we need. We'll decide that when we get the money. But for now, things are going well. I might start putting work into individual bedrooms for people. Cheer Thomas up. Allow Von Doom and him to sleep together. There's a bear down there. We've got to keep our eyes on him. He can... Female, so we've got to keep our eyes on her. She can get aggressive when there's no other food sources nearby, so we've got to be careful about that. Thomas is on a major break risk. He could break any moment. And you know, what's his character? Cold Lover and Green Thumb. I guess the Cold Lover's definitely not going to go well. He's incapable of violence, so I think that means he won't start fighting people when he breaks. He might just take his clothes off and wander around in a daze. Hopefully, that's the best solution usually. But it looks like the hospital is actually complete now. So if we set these to medical beds, and we'll set Thomas as... Well, we'll go into manual priorities now. I think we need to start working out who's doing what job. At the moment, I want to keep Mitch and Von Doom pretty much the way they are. Well, I'll have it, everyone, all these set to 1. Because these are all super important. Not keep that empty for now. All those are set to 1. Because they are the primary jobs we want everyone to do, every available things like firefighting and stuff like that. And like patient, if people fall ill, we want them to go to the hospital. So we'll keep that all at priority level 1 for everyone. Priority level 2 for Thomas will be his main jobs. So I want him to be the doctor. And I think as part of that, we'll make him the warden and... where is Handle? So he handles the animals as well. So that gives him stuff to do when there's no one ill. Other than that, I don't want him doing anything. I'll keep hauling as a 3rd priority. And that's it. I want him safe and in the house at all times. As for Mitch and Von Doom, we want them level 3 priority for everything they do. Just for now. It's not the best way of running anything, but I don't want anything to come up and they can't do it. So Von Doom is only incapable of firefighting, so that shouldn't be a worry. Everything else, she can do everything else. So if there's something we need in the colony, Von Doom can do it, and that's where we want her at, really. And then Mitch is going to be our main fighter, although Von Doom's got careful shooter, so they're running different roles, kind of, from a tactical standpoint. We need them for different reasons in our main army. So I don't know where to build. I think we want this to be the sort of area we attack through. So when we do get walls and stuff like that, I want the walls to sort of come around here, and this to be our base area, leaving a gap in our defences here that they will come through across the water, and that water will give us an advantage there. That's the plan. So with that in mind, I think I'm going to build housing for people out here. So we're going to do 7x7 buildings for everyone. A lot of people recommend doing 2x2 buildings, no, 2x1 buildings, or 2x2 buildings for double beds. And that way, there's just a bed in there, and then they don't use that room for anything else. The idea behind that is, and I'll talk about this while I'm building. We only need 2 at the moment. We've got 3 people, and 2 of them are a couple, so that's not a problem. And I'll put the doors underneath here. So yeah, what we're going to put some beds and decorative items in there for them. But some people like to just do I'll plan it out so you can see. some people like to do a room just like that with a bed there essentially, and they just sleep in their bed. That is the worst diagram of any. I did it in the worst place, right on these fucking rocks, so you can't see anything. Point being, just a bed and like no other space or anything else. That way they don't stay in their rooms. It's the ugliest room in the base, but they don't stay in there, and that makes it okay. Their moods aren't affected while they sleep, so it doesn't affect anything. But I don't like playing that way. I think it's a bit cheesy, you know. You want to build the best rooms for your people, you know what I mean? So for aesthetic reasons, I'm building 7x7 rooms with a bed with some stuff in. And it looks like everyone's going to sleep now. Von Doom is hauling in the psychoid leaves. Finally, someone's doing something about that. So what are the value on these at the moment? Oh, 50 cents. I thought they'd be worth a lot more than that. Okay, so not only is it a heat wave, it's summer now, so we've got a heat wave in summer, so it's fucking hot. Oh, shit. Oh. Yeah, I forgot about the charity swear jar thing. I do have written down somewhere. I have the numbers from episode 2. I haven't gone back and watched episode 1 yet to find out how much I swore. Episode 2, I only swore one. Oh, shit. Balls. Oh, I was looking at my sheet. I wasn't looking at the screen and things went wrong. Okay. Let's take a moment here. I'll sort this out. And then I'll talk about the swear jar. Alright, so what we have here, because I had it on. Oh no, he died. Oh no. I absolutely balls that up. And that counts as a swear, by the way. Ah, okay. So he's dead. So we're going to kill... Actually, no. Yeah, we're going to kill the red fox for it. We're going to punish that red fox. And, you know, I'm not being funny. I like Tinker Toy. But we're going to slaughter... Oh, no, we don't have a slaughtering table. Well, we're going to kill the red fox anyway. And they're going to go into our corpse area. Oh, and he's shooting up the base now. Oh no, this isn't good. This is not going well. I took my eyes off it for 1 second and Tinker Toy died. I feel so bad. Goodbye, sweet prince. It's not a big deal. It's only a... That's not that bad. Mine 8. It's not the worst thing in the world, but it does last a season. So he's got that for a season, and Red Fox is going mental. Oh, and I've got him set to run away. Luckily, Von Doom noticed, and she's coming to help. Don't shoot him. For a minute there, I saw him. Oh God. I don't like what that Red Fox is doing. He's a bit erratic. Come on, that's it. He's weakened. He's dead. He's dead. Thank God for that. I'm gonna set it so she. There's somewhere here. I completely forget where it is. Is it the sign? Yeah, this is it. There. So Mitch and Von Doom are gonna fight when they get threatened. They had it in default as to run away when they're threatened. I don't want that anymore, because as you saw then, he created trouble for us. If Mitch stood and fought that fox, he wouldn't have created any trouble for us. What's the second one? Ignore. Yeah, you don't need to ignore. We want to run away. And he's moving really slowly. I keep clicking the wrong buttons today. Oh God, he's got heat stroke and alcohol withdrawals. Make him third doctor as well. We want all hands on deck. I think things are going to go very much south at the moment, because it's 46 degrees outside, 45 indoors. I think people are going to start passing out, and we're going to need... What's that? Alcohol, consciousness minus 20, consciousness minus 20, pain plus 15. he's got asthma that needs treating in a day. So he's going to pass out any moment now. What's it at the moment? No, 56%. I think it hits 0, he dies. So that's not what we want. Oh, I feel so bad for Tinkertoy. And now Mitch has got to carry his own dead dog over to the dumping area. That's so sad. I'm not going to dig him a grave though. It's only a dog. But still quite sad. So hopefully Mitch is going off to haul the rest of the psychoid leaves. And Thomas is doing the same. But he's moving so slowly. I think I want to... Oh, I hope he doesn't pass out all the way out there. So I don't have to go all the way out there to bring him back. And what's she doing now? Oh, she's hoiling psychoid leaves. What? We must have run out of wood. Okay. Yep, colonist needs rescue. That's exactly what we want. So your priority is rescuing Thomas. Hopefully healing Bub, getting back to health. How's everyone else doing? Serious heat stroke still. Hopefully it doesn't get too bad. I'm not sure if making them stand in water helps. Yeah, they're healing some back now. Hopefully Von Doon will be okay. I can't believe I let Tinkertoy die. Anyway, while they're hauling that back, let's talk about the swear jar. I completely went wrong there. I've put so many money in that swear jar just today. So what I'm doing is, because I wanted this, I intended this to be a calm, low stress. What's this? Yeah, it's just telling me about Thomas's illness. It's okay, heals restricted to bed rest, he'll be fine. Mitch will sort him out. Here's our secondary doctor. So yeah, I want this to be a calm, pleasant playthrough. So I don't want it much swearing. I think in other videos I've resorted just to angrily throwing swear words. I don't mind it. It's part of who I am. But for this playthrough, I wanted to shut it out. So I thought it'd be fun to do a swear jar, raise money for charity. I've decided that for every minor swear, I'll give 10p. Every moderate swear, 50p. Every major swear, £1. And you can work out what fits into what category. I'll keep a counter up on screen from this point onwards. When I'm editing this video, I'll put the number up right now of what the current total is at. I don't know what it is, but I think I completely went wrong. Almost swore. And this has been a very expensive episode for me. So if you have any ideas of what charity you want me to give the money to, let me know in the comments or contact me on Twitter, etc, etc, etc. So what's this? We've got a psychic soothe just came in. A distant engine of happiness is stirring. It's projecting a powerful psychic drone over this entire region on a frequency that only seems to affect the male gender for a few days. Some people's moods will be quite a bit better. It only affects the male gender, but that's good because our most miserable colonist is Thomas, and he's a man. So I finally got that right. So hopefully Thomas will be okay. He won't break, although I imagine he's in a lot of pain. But he's 25% through alcohol withdrawals, so hopefully quarter of the way there. I do have them set to be. Yeah, he's third doctor. He'll be doctored, so that's not a problem. How much medicine do we have? 21. That's enough to last. We have 4 meals there. That's not nice. A meal there. So I'm gonna set some harvesting on these plants here. Get some berries going. The heat wave is still going. It's not good. It's only been for a day. Oh god, I thought it's been ages. 52 degrees. It's baking outside, and people are. Thomas is not in a good way. Extreme heat stroke. A serious heat stroke. Okay, so everyone's sleeping now. It's night time. They've collected some berries. They've made some meals. So we've refreshed our stock there. We got 5. Okay, so not the best stock in the world, but we're getting somewhere. But this extreme heat stroke is going round, and it's night time, so the temperature's dropping a little bit, but nowhere near enough. And I think we need to bite the bullet and build some passive coolers. And I just don't know how long it'll take to research the passive coolers. We're in a really bad situation. Thomas has died because of heat stroke. He was going to be my main. Alright. This is going to be our temporary research zone. No, I want to keep that. There's no point wasting it now. We'll get some wood. Cancel all the pre-existing build conditions, and we'll set up that research bench. Set up research of passive coolers. Should have done this a long time ago. Need to wait until that's. Right, so let's fast forward this until they wake up. Von Doom's not going to be happy. Oh God, she's gonna want to freak out now. Oh no, they're all bedbound. Oh, they're all bedbound. And now our food's rotting away. Oh, there's literally nothing I can do at this point in time. I've got no colonists to do anything. Psychic Soothe has ended, so no one's in a good mood anymore. Oh, this is exactly what I didn't need. The heat wave is over. Okay. And they're okay? They're getting better? Okay, the heat stroke's going down there. We survived the heat wave. For a minute I thought they were all going to die, and I had no idea what I was going to do. I was 3 episodes into this, and I thought everyone was going to die. Oh, and it's such a bad thing. There's no way I can control it at that point in time. I should have, early on, built a research bench, built a passive cooler. I knew how dangerous heat waves could have been. That was stupid to sort of think, oh yeah, we'll be okay, we'll survive. But Von Doom and Mitch have survived. One of them's going to have to haul our only doctor to the workout area here, and we're down to 2 colonists, and that's not good at all. You'd think I'd learn my lesson, but I'm cancelling that. I'm still building bedrooms. They deserve their own bedrooms. Just 2 beds in there for now. Hopefully these slowly begin to. Oh no, they're malnourished as well. Okay. As well as constructing, they need to concentrate on bringing in that food. It's going to take us a while to get back from this. I might have to set up a butcher's table so I can start relying on meats and hunting the local wildlife. I wanted to stay away from that for as long as I could. And now their sleeping patterns all out of sync because they've been sleeping all night. I can close the doors now. That's a good thing. I can close the doors now. Now that's over with. Let's fast forward it till morning, see if we can pick our way. I'll get through another day and then I'll end the episode. I don't want this to be an entire episode of things going tits up. Does tits count as a swear word? I really don't know. I'm too worried about my colony to care. Tnetenba is in disarray and I do not like it. Major breakers, that's going to be Von Doom. That's exactly what I didn't need. One of my favourite characters. She's unhappy. My friend Thomas died, my lover Thomas died. Yeah, we need to get her in a nice room ASAP. And he's still being left in his hospital bed. No one's hauled the body away yet. He's going to start rotting and it's good. Let's strip him off. That's... At least, bright side, no longer addicted to alcohol. So, you know, Silver Cloud, some problems are solved. Less mouths to feed. Got a spare hospital bed now. But the heat stroke and malnutrition are completely gone from both of them, so that's good. They're no longer got worried stuffing from that. They can concentrate on building up these beds. How's the food doing? 55, 62, 22. That's corn's a bit of a slow grower, but I think it lasts a long time. I think the nutrition to grow time ratio on that's the best. I think so. That's what we need. With the 3 different crops, actually, they'll grow at different rates. So hopefully, when one matures, the other 2 will still be growing, and we'll keep that cycle going where they won't all mature at the same time. Keep them as constantly in food. And can someone please do something about him? That's... Don't consume human corpse. Prioritise stripping. Let's get his clothes off him. They could be useful. No point letting them go to waste. I'm kind of tempted to make her consume the corpse. Like, everything's gone wrong. We might as well turn to cannibalism. Let's haul him away. Haul him away before the urge to consume his corpse doesn't get too much. And we'll haul that away as well, because that's getting in the way of the door. Actually, no. That is inhumane. No, that's not what we want for a colonist. This is Tnetemba. We do things better than that. Nice grave, overlooking the lake. Mitch, you prioritise working on the grave. And storage settings, human-like corpses, allow colonist corpse, allow stranger corpse, hell no. There you go. So colonist corpses go in there, priority level normal, and then we can prioritise hauling. Yeah, prioritise. Actually, no, you stop what you're doing. Cancel that. Von Doom will do it. That was her lover. She'll bury him. I'm not sure if that's cruel or kind, but I'm doing something, so that's the main thing. Everything's gone well out of place. I'm not happy with how Tneteba is going. We've lost 2 colonists in one day. One to a fox attack, and one to heat stroke that could have really been avoided had I just concentrated on me. And now I'm expecting a raid. I really am expecting a raid. It'd be the worst possible time. At least he's dead now. I mean buried. At least he's buried now, I meant to say. That was a horrible thing for me to say, but I didn't mean it. And now we have an escape pod nearby. Hang on. So this is changing things now. If we make this for prisoners, that's no longer a hospital. That's the prison hospital. Let's have a look at this escape pod. Alberto. He killed the tortoise when he landed, apparently. But What's he got? What's his character? Let's have a look. Annoying voice, so that's annoying. Dumb labour, so he can't haul. No, great nasal quality to it, and he tends to talk in a bat, gravel, this. So he's not going to be well liked socially, and we've already got Mitch, who isn't well liked socially either, so that's annoying. He's another careful shooter, so another sniper type character, that'll be good. He's got passion for artistic, so that's helpful, and a passion for melee fighting, but I don't rely on melee fighting that often, but I could equip him that knife we have in storage. Yeah, let's send... We've got to capture Alberto, because at the moment, if you rescue him, heal him back to health, he'll then just walk off into the sunset and abandon you, and that's not what we want. We want to capture him, and we want to convince him to join us. So Mitch is going over to capture him now, and drag him into our newly acquired prison hospital. So we'll make that the prisoner area, and we'll make this the hospital area. So actually we don't need to have that. And we can set this for Von Doom. We can set this for Mitch. So everyone has a bed, including the prisoners. Oh, okay, he ran all the way back because I disallowed the hospital, didn't I? Oh god, that's a pain in the ass. Hopefully he's alright. What's his injuries like? Blood loss trivial, okay. Hearing loss, gunshot, stab, and a crack in his hummus. A crack in his hummus. So that should be healable, hopefully. He's bleeding quite fast. His consciousness is poor, he's in extreme pain. But I think he's healable. I think he'll be okay. And I think we found our replacement for Thomas, hopefully. Assuming he survives, and we can convince him to join. Right, and we found the ancient danger. I think that's the building I pointed out earlier. So it is an ancient danger. So there is something not friendly inside this building. So I am staying well clear of that. For now, at least. Let's speed things up so he can get this prisoner back into custody and see how the treatment of him goes. We don't have a warden, do we? No, Von Doom's the warden. I'm going to set it to priority 2, and that's priority 2, because at the moment that's what we want them doing. We want them healing him, we want them talking to him. He gets the best medicine possible, probably a waste, but it's too late, he's already started healing without it now. But he's getting better. Okay, he's getting better. That's the main thing. Let's put that in play. We'll talk about his prisoner needs. So his recruitment difficulty is 49%. I'm not sure, is that a chance of recruiting him, or is that... I think the lower that is, the better. So that's not too bad. So if we mark him for chat and recruit, hopefully he'll join the colony. And then we've got to build beds for him, which will be annoying. But one thing at a time. And oh no, there's a cougar nearby. Please don't eat Von Doom. Sweet. I think the cougars only attack the colonists if there's no other meat sources nearby, and there's plenty of things for the cougar to eat, so it should be okay. Okay. Anyway, that's night time now. I said I was going to leave it. I don't know. I keep forgetting to time how long these are going on for. But it's been a bad session for us. Okay, we've got Alberto, so that might replace Thomas. I think he is generally a better character than Thomas with all his things. An annoying voice will be a bit of a bitch to work with, especially since we've already got Mitch, who has creepy breathing, or whatever he has here, creepy breathing. But, you know, we can deal with that. He's age 60, so he's going to be very likely to get ill, which isn't a good thing. and he isn't as good as a doctor as Thomas was, which I really wanted Thomas to be. That said, I only wanted Thomas to be the doctor in particular because he didn't have really any other skills. So I don't know. Assuming we can get him to join, and we go a while with some nice random encounters, we should be okay. But it's going to take a couple of episodes just to recoup the losses from this episode. Losing Tinker Toy was a big loss for us, I think, because having that mood boost, having a pet around the base actually does help the things out quite a lot. And we could have bought more Yorkshire Terriers and created an army of Yorkshire Terriers, because in numbers they are vicious animals in Rimworld, and they could be very, very good against raiders. But never mind. Well, I'll see you in the next video. They'll hopefully be a lot better. Goodbye.